Hi, my name is Paige Atkinson, and this is my audition video for Breakthrough Houston, where I'm going to be leading a lesson to my friends, students, in this case, Hannah, Audrey, and Sarah, and they're going to be helping me today. Okay, so today we're going to have a lesson on something I love called a thesis statement, and it goes into any paper that you'll ever write. And it's very, very helpful. But before we start talking about a thesis statement, can someone tell me the general structure of a paper? Sarah.
Okay, so a paper has an introduction paragraph, 3 body paragraphs, and a conclusion paragraph.
Exactly. And the thesis statement is going to go into your introduction. And it basically is going to set up what you're going to write about in your paper. And it's going to be argumentative, it's going to show your perspective and tell the reader exactly what you're going to talk about. Why do you think that might be important?
Because it outlines your entire paper.
Exactly. Thesis statements are actually so helpful because you basically will follow what you say in your thesis statement and use it to write the rest of your paper. For example, you're going to have your thought and then how you're going to support it. And why do you think that you might want to put this in your introduction, Audrey?
So that way you can show how you're going to prove a point throughout the whole paper.
Exactly. You want to keep your reader interested right away. Grab their attention. You don't want to have them looking for what you're going to say. You want them to know right away so that they can know this is what they're going to talk about in their body paragraphs. So it's really great. You can use a thesis in just about any paper you write. So if you're reading a book and you have a perspective on that book, you can write a research paper about it or anything. So do you want to do an example?
Yeah.
Okay, so for example, what if we wanted to do a thesis statement on who influences you? Who's someone you look up to? Sarah.
My mom.
Okay, perfect. So what are a few reasons why your mom influences you?
Well, she's really loving, and she's very passionate about cooking, and she's a very hard worker.
Okay, perfect. So, what's your mom's name?
Susan.
Susan. So you'd say, Susan Brown is an influential person because, so that's your statement, because she's very loving, she's passionate about cooking, and she's a hard worker. So, as you can see, that is a statement that you could argue. It's not a question. You're not questioning anything. You're throwing your thought out there that someone could argue. And then, for the rest of your paper, you're going to discuss how she's loving. Use examples to support that argument. How she's passionate about cooking. You're going to use examples to support that argument. And then finally, examples of how your mother is hardworking, and then use more colorful examples to prove that argument. And that's how you have a working statement, and like Hannah said, you really do use it to outline the rest of your paper. And then during the conclusion, you wrap it up, hopefully maintaining the interest of your reader. And something that I like to think about for thesis statement is that it should wow your reader. When they're reading your introduction, they should be reading, and then when they get to that thesis, they go, wow, I want to read the rest of this paper. I want to know why Susan Brown is an influential person. And so for that, I kind of came up with a cheer to remember a thesis. Wow. Wow, thesis statement, wow. What's your main idea? Your main idea is that Susan Brown is an influential person. One argumentative statement. Susan Brown is an influential person because she's loving, passionate about cooking, and a hard worker, which you will support. So in each following body paragraph, you'll support that idea. So y'all ready to do the cheer?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to do the cheer. Ready?
Wow. Thesis statement, wow. Wow. Thesis statement, wow. What's your main idea? One argumentative statement, which you will support. Wow. Thesis statement, wow. Wow. Thesis statement, wow.
Yay! All right, thank y'all so much.